degrees, and I think, we're going to get there. I really do. It's Friday, coming into a brand spanking new weekend. Looking forward to the weekend this weekend. I really, really am. But in the meantime, let me do this.
Galaxy.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. So very, very happy to have you joining us today. And if you're going to watch this a little later on over there on YouTube, you know what to do, right? No, you do, seriously. Sub, thumb, bell, bingo. Bell notifications when we have important people like HollyAnn joining us out of Texas. Believe me, I know you love your music. You've been requesting it like crazy since we started playing HollyAnn here at Galaxy. So, yeah, absolutely. Notifications. Thumb, you know what to do with the thumb. Like us. Lots. Double, dare you to like us a lot. And, of course, subscribe. Become part of the family here at Galaxy. We call it The Noise because it is growing exponentially. It really is. All around the world. We're in every English-speaking country of the world. And today, we're catching up with a young lady called HollyAnn. Yeah, she's coming out of Texas. I'm going to love this. I really am. But in the meantime, let me tell you how happy we are to be in association with Rise Up TV, Big Records, Sony Music, The Orchard, here with Galaxy.
Another indie artist interview brought to you by Galaxy 107 FM in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record and Sony Music, The Orchard.
So, without further ado, let's get into it. Here's HollyAnn coming out of Texas with Never Drinking Again. I've heard this before somewhere. So, we're off.
All right.
HollyAnn, Lisa Saunders is joining us. Nice to have Lisa on board. Mario Hernandez Torres is joining us. Nice to have you on board, Mario. Culture Heights is also joining. Culture Heights, been a while. It has, it's been a while. Wayne Spring is joining us, and gosh, it has been a while, Culture. It really has. Holly, how are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm feeling really good.
I've got to let you know that you're in every English-speaking country in the world right now. They're all tuned in.
Wow, that is wonderful.
I'll give you some stats as we
I
go.
am so blessed. I really am. I'm really blessed.
Well, Holly, I'll give you some stats as we go through this. The big one is how many people were tuned in at the end of this. You know what I mean? And I'll give you that one. Because that one will amuse you. It's huge.
Wow.
It really is. Donnie Coulter is watching. Hello, brother man. Nice to have you back. It really is. Now, at the same time, we're going to be following this particular track up with And Then.
My favorite.
Okay. Stray Dog is after that. What the Hell Happened last night is going to be after that. And then Your Eyes Are Telling on You. This is your number one requested track.
Your Eyes Are Telling on You?
Yeah.
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 It's good here too in the USA. It's a great song, and I love to perform it.
Nice. Well, I tell you what, everybody seems to relate to it. Can I put it like that?
Right.
Awesome. Culture Heights says, yes, my friend. God bless you, my king. Well, thank you, bro. Absolutely brilliant. Anyway, as I said, this is going to be like no other interview you've ever done before, so I will apologise now, okay?
Oh, no apologies. I love it.
Cool. Awesome. You know, she's tried the rest, now she's come to the best, literally. HollyAnn, coming out of Texas, is joining us. Welcome, Holly.
Hi guys, how are you?
It is a pleasure to have you with us.
It's a pleasure and an honor to be here.
Well, I tell you what, Holly, you are growing in momentum as far as our listeners go. We don't call them fans, we call them the noise, and they're making a noise about you. They really are. They're following you very, very closely. So let's kick this off straight away, Holly. As a fan, how do we get hold of you? Are you on Facebook? Are you on Twitter? Are you on Instagram? Are you a talker? But more importantly,
oh yes.
Do you respond?
I'm on Facebook. You can reach me at Fans of HollyAnn. I'm also that's my fan page, and I also have HollyAnn on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Spotify. I'm on Amazon.com. You name it, just put my name in it, and you'll find me.
Are you a Redditor?
Yes.
You are. What is with that symbol that they have? It looks like a little alien with a broken antenna. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. It's just, it really doesn't mean too much of anything, really.
I thought it was an effigy of Biden.
That could be.
You know, well, can't say Trump anymore, so I think it's an effigy of Biden. I really do.
It could be.
It could be. I would have not said. By the way, do you actually respond to people that get in touch with you?
Yes, I do, as much as possible. There are times that I can't get to them right away, but I will get to them within the next couple of days. Yes, I have to do that. Those are my listeners, my fans. So I do get back with them.
Honestly, I would have said no. Literally. And believe me, I don't. I don't get in touch with anybody, respond back. I have people for that, I really do. Because now you're going to get another 5,000 Facebook fans, 25,000 Redditors are going to be, you're never going to get anything done anymore.
Oh no, I do it day by day. I take so many one day and so many the next. So that's the only way I can do it.
Time management, I love that, I really do.
That's it.
Never drinking again. We opened up the show with this. Believe me, sounds like a damn good night. Tell me about it.
Well, it was exactly what you're thinking. I had a little bit too much tequila one night, got up the next morning and said, I'm never going to do this again. And my mother looked at me and kind of laughed it off, and she goes, you ought to write a song about that because it's not going to be true by Friday night.
Well, I tell you what, Holly, I can relate to that because one night I woke up pregnant. I'm not kidding you. The next morning she says, guess what? The rabbit died. I went, hey?
Exactly.
Did we take video? I don't remember what happened. Literally. So believe me, I can fully understand that. I really can. Now at the same time, Holly, and believe me, I get it with Loretta Lynn. I get it with Patsy Cline. I hear this in your style of music. I hear this in your presentation. Now, where are you getting this recorded? What's the recording studio?
The recording studio was in Nashville, Omni Studio in Nashville.
Oh, okay.
But what I did is I took the styles that I liked and my style and I combined it.
Speaking of Loretta Lynn too, she passed away the other day, so so sorry for that loss because believe me, she had a place in country music history. She really did.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely. And we're hoping that Dolly's doing okay right now as well. Having said that, I want to talk to you about And Then. Because this sounds to me like something that I would hear when I go to McDonald's drive-thru.
Oh my God! I hope not.
Yeah, I do. I hear it all the time. I'll have some chips, I'll have this, I'll have that, and I get, and then? Oh, well, I'll have this, and then?
Yeah, and then? and then? Yeah.
And by the time I've left there, I only went in for a McDonald's burger and left with $100 worth of food.
It's just a tad bit different, Grant. This song originated out of, everyone thinks it's a sexual song, and it's not. It is an intimate song that women would love to have with their significant other.
And you're saying this to me in your bedroom?
That's what I'm doing.
I love that. Here is HollyAnn here at Galaxy, and then. gosh. Goodbye. Gotcha.
That was great.
Where in Texas is she? Well, I'll tell you what, I'll get her to explain that to you because she's only just a few kilometres away from Dallas. There you go.
Exactly.
We'll throw a dart at Texas and you'll find it somewhere. Holly, I don't know how I've managed to find myself in your bedroom, but I thank you for listening to Galaxy 107 FM.
Oh, anytime. I love you guys.
Have you seen any of these shows that I've done before?
Oh, yes, on YouTube.
Oh, God, I feel sorry for you.
Oh, no, they're great, Grant. They're actually great.
Oh, my goodness. The things people will keep themselves entertained with these days, and look at it.
Well, you know, you can't, you really, I watch a lot of things on YouTube. And I've watched other interviewers, I've watched other disc jockeys, I've watched other radio personalities. And you are great. You're much different than most of them are. And that's what I love about you.
Well, Holly, let me tell you, I've worked for some of the biggest radio stations, not only here in New Zealand, but around the world. And I have avoided television like the plague, to be very honest with you. I never thought that I had the face for... I got a perfect face for radio. You know what I mean?
You're a good-looking man. You sure are. And you're in my bedroom. Hey.
You know, be careful. Careful. My wife is just over there.
She's a very lucky woman.
She is right now, believe me. She's got the headphones on doing stats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wake up.
Hey.
She was asleep.
How many countries have
But
been
there
done?
again, you know, Grant, you have a beautiful wife as well.
Yes, I do. I do.
Yeah, I love
And the beauty about it is, not only is she the voice in my head, she gets paid for it.
So she gets paid to put up with you, right?
Yeah.
You can be the king, and I can be your lady. And then put your lips all over my skin. And then touch me, take me, love me. And then make my heart beat till it's racing, till the pace of you and me, baby, sets us free. Wait here just a minute. You're gonna stay here tonight. Oh,
Galaxy.
You know, Miss HollyAnn, I've really got to ask you, what is exactly a Southern Belle?
Southern Belle is a lady that has Southern values, has charm, and respects all people, not just her family, but everyone. And we take very much honor and pride in that.
You know, I hear this in your music, in the style of your music. I really, really do. And I hope I'm not saying anything facetious here, because being an engineer, and I have been for a number of years, there's something about your music that really encapsulates my imagination. It really does. By the way, Dale Hammond is joining us, a legendary Dale Hammond, of course, from the Hammond Brothers. Love to Gail as well. Please, Dale. And is... looking at coming back very, very shortly. We got some business we're going to talk about very shortly. Now, Holly, at the same time, I don't kind of go around picking up stray dogs that often. Is there a story behind? What's behind the lyrics of this?
There's always stories behind my songs. Stray Dog is about a relationship that a man and a woman, and they break up, and she doesn't want to have anything to do with him, but he keeps coming back. So if you feed a stray dog, he's never going to go away. So he keeps coming back. So we wrote that around that.
Wife agrees with you. I wonder what the heck she's talking. What are you talking? What do you
Very
think?
good, Barbara.
Oh no! Believe me, Barbara is not my wife. She is my best friend. Not enough. Well, Kerry is my wife. She's also the producer of the show.
Oh, okay.
And she says, Holly is wiser beyond her years. There you go,
Thank
Holly.
you so much.
Well, I tell you what, joining us live, coming out of Texas, just a stone's throw away from Dallas, I've been there, is HollyAnn and Stray Dog. I toured with a fairly big band around the world for about 36 months, and I was in places like Austin and Dallas, also Oklahoma. I don't know whether I should admit to that or not, but you know, Oklahoma was
Those places have grown so much
yeah, I bet.
over the last 10 years. It's absolutely crazy.
Believe me, I would fully understand that. I think, to be honest with you, everybody who watched Dallas on TV wanted to go and live there. I think that's JR's fault. Well, maybe it
Well,
was...
you know what? I never got into watching Dallas, the TV show. I really never did that. I hear people talk about it, but, you know, I was born and raised here, so I do my own thing. You know,
I get it.
I'm my own little character.
I understand. Believe me, I was in Brazil one day in a bar with a very pretty barmaid, and she had a bowl of these peanuts, right? And I says to her, in Brazil, what do you call these? Because they were Brazil nuts, right? And she goes, nuts. I get it. I understand. I really do. Dale Hammond says, the Hammond brothers are wishing we love you guys. Well, thank you, Dale. We love you right back. We really do. I want to talk to you about a magazine that we have that we would...
She's most probably
Oh,
been
you've
in it.
probably been in it, actually. Have you
Records,
heard of
so-
Lazy Indie magazine?
No, I have not.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. You're with Big Records. We'll get Lisa
Right.
and Pamela and those guys to get you into there because, believe me, it is a worthwhile event. It really is. And being with Big Records and Rise Up TV, we would rather they do it rather than we do it. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
we don't want to... Besides, Mark's a friend of mine. You know what I mean?
Mark's a great guy.
He is a great guy. Absolutely love Mark. Have you met Tim?
Yes, I have. Tim's a great guy.
I've got a story about Tim. I'll tell you about it.
Stray dog. You ain't home. No, you ain't lost. You ain't lost. No, you ain't lost. Stray Galaxy FM.
That's right. You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and I've got to welcome everybody along. I really, really do. HollyAnn, right now, 185 countries are tuned in around the world. So pretty much every English-speaking country is a part of this. They really, really are, and they love, love, love your work. Having said
Thank you so much.
Having said that, I did ask you, a couple of personal questions about Texas and places like that. You know what I mean? But do you know much about New Zealand?
I know it's a small country.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah, it really is. We primarily are made up of 3 islands. We would call it the 4th island, but Australia sort of thinks it's got an identity of its own for some reason. I don't know why.
But I do know it's got beautiful country.
Have you ever seen Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
Okay, well, Peter Jackson, the producer of that, who is currently on New Zealand's rich list too, by the way, and I know how he got rich. I went to university with him
Oh, wow.
back in the day. And the reason why he got rich, literally, is he was always there to drink the beer, but never there when it came time to buy the beer.
That sounds like my friends.
Believe me, it really does happen. Having said that, and I want to give you a little bit of history on myself as well, before we go into New Zealand. I'm a native of Arizona by birth. I was born in Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, okay.
And my mother was Scottish, so I ended up in New Zealand. So let me tell you about New Zealand, made up of 3 islands. Right down the very bottom of New Zealand is a little island, and believe me, Holly, it's the only island that actually got a name. It's called Stewart Island, which is a nice manly name, right?
Right.
And then whoever was naming New Zealand after that just had a brain fade or something called the next one South. Yay! Of course, you got to follow that up with North now, don't you? So we're kind of stuck with that. But at the moment, we are currently known as Aotearoa in New Zealand, the Antipodes, and was just wondering, if the chance came up, would you come to New Zealand and play here in New Zealand?
Absolutely.
She can come right.
We would love to have you here playing in, on New Zealand stages in front of New Zealand audiences.
Absolutely.
We were, basically we're kind of selfish. We like good music, you know what I mean? And I think you tick all the boxes there. So we would love to talk to Mark Rosner and get you down here in New Zealand. And believe me, Mark is coming with Rise Up TV.
Okay, that would be absolutely lovely.
And believe me, he's going to see this anyway. And Lisa's online at the moment. So believe me, it could be a very big possibility. Now, I did say to you as we were coming back about Tim Steinreich, I've got a story for you. Now, let me tell you about Tim. When I first met Tim, way back in the day, it would be about 3-4 years ago now, and I don't do this often, I really don't. I was scrolling through my phone, looking on YouTube for music, something to take my mind off work, and I was here at work on the couch at the time, and Barbara was with me, and I found this band called The Mighty One. And I thought, okay, I'll have a listen to this, see what it's like. And I liked it. I really did. So I thought I'd reach out and say hello. And I get back from this guy, what the F do you want and who the F are you?
It's true.
And I went,
That does not surprise me.
okay, this is a good start to life, you know what I mean? So I says, listen, I'm a humble DJ. I come from New Zealand and I kind of like your music. Can I have permission to play it on your radio? Well, after a number of years, and literally we've known each other so well these days, I introduced them to bands like coming out of Norway right now, Viking Queen back in the day with Gay Miranda, who, by the way, wrote the score for Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay.
Kind of ties in there. Then I introduced them to a guy called Yor coming out of Germany. This weekend, all of these guys are getting together in Norway, having a huge festival, and Tim, would you believe, is, well, one of the centerpieces of the show. He really is. So I'm very amazed, and love to Bob as well. But in the meantime, it just shows you how networking can bring things together, you know what I mean?
Right.
By the way, this whole deal is coming to New Zealand as well at some stage, so I'm thinking for those guys, they're bail money. You're going to come here, and you're going to hook up with me, bail money. Believe me.
Make sure I have bail money, right?
Kind of, if you're going to be catching up with me. But do you like shopping?
Somewhat.
Somewhat? Believe me, Barbara is an Olympic shopper.
Wow.
She knows all the places to go, not just the best ones, all the places to go. And, well, you know, I love watching Barbara in her element. I really do. She's a lot of fun. Believe me, just stand back and watch. It's fun. It really is. My wife says, yeah, she's gone out with Barbara in the past doing shopping and survived. Fair enough. Now, I've got to ask you, and this young lady, Terrell, is coming out of Greece, and she's asking, how do I purchase your music? Do you have a website, and do you have a merch store on your website? What happened? Did we lose somebody? Are you still there? Oh dear. She's frozen up. Okay. Well, I tell you. Yeah, she has frozen up. I think the internet has lost connection. We may have to give her a call back. What do you reckon? In the meantime, what the hell happened last night? Well, what the hell has happened now? Here is HollyAnn.
There we go.
Are you back?
Yes, we got you back.
Oh, okay. Well, I sort of covered it with a song of yours that we're playing now, What the Hell Happened Last Night, so we'll talk about that. But a young lady coming out of Greece, her name is Terrell, was asking, do you have a website? Can she purchase merch from you?
Yes, it's HollyAnnmusic.net.
Okay, well, when we go back on air, we'll cover that one as well,
Okay.
if that's okay with you. Culture Hike says, well, Barbara. Well, Barbara. Got to agree. Barbara has always turned out really, really splendidly. She loves it. She really does. How many cities around the world?
24, 32.
Not bad. 2,432 cities are tuned in this morning. 33?
Yeah.
33 are tuned in this
All
morning.
right, that's lovely.
You're a superstar. You are. Excuse me, I need my morning coffee.
Hey, I've got coffee right here too, so I understand.
Mate, we need something stronger. Something in a mason jar.
Something that we get up in the morning and go, what the hell happened?
Well, that needs to be continued all day. Kirsty Jackson is joining us. Nice to have you on board, Kirsty. Donnie, need to leave. Oh, I'm sorry. Have an appointment. Keep on rocking. Yeah, Donnie, take care of yourself, my bro. Gosh. You do what? Do you remember Darth Vader?
Yes,
Yeah? Well, do you remember that sword lightsaber he had?
yes.
That's like this thing. You've got to be quick and get out of the way because Barbara's so boom, she's everywhere. You know what I mean? It's a hard
Maybe she
habit.
trained with Darth Vader.
Yeah, maybe she did. I think she. Is your son Luke?
No.
No.
You've got a son.
No,
No,
it's your
no.
son.
Your
No,
son.
I've got a son called Luke. That's.
No.
Oh, I knew there was something familiar about it.
I have one called Antonio.
You got one called Antonio.
Yeah.
She does a great job.
She does, absolutely. And you'll get a copy of everything we do today, Holly. I don't know whether I should apologise now, really. But
No apologies accepted. I love you guys.
after we do the interview, hang in there because the staff take photos, okay? You'll get some backstage stuff. You'll get some from Barbara as well. We'll do some funny ones, me and Barbara. It all goes on to this movie that is collated. And that goes onto YouTube. You'll get a copy of that. Plus,
Okay.
have you ever been a cartoon before?
No, I've never been a cartoon.
You're going to be now.
Oh, that'd be great.
It's one of the few things that makes me look good, honest.
Judging from the way things look, more than the phone was off the
Hey, come on. You're playing it twice. How's that? That's cheeky. Never mind.
Hey, that's great. I don't mind that.
Yeah, no, neither do I actually, but I think the Mr. Director over there is looking, he's got a clipboard and it can, be quite offensive when he holds up these signs going, you talk too much, which is quite true, he does, I get told every morning I talk too much, but that's what I get paid for anyway, so,
That's right.
Now, we were talking just prior to there was a little incident there with the internety webby thing that would held us up. But Terrell coming out of Athens, I think that's in Greece. It is. Yeah, it is in Greece. She was asking, do you have a website? Can we buy merch on your website?
Yes, we can. It's HollyAnnmusic.net.
Now, at the same time, do you have t-shirts? Do you have koozies, guitar picks?
Oh yes, we have everything. We have all the merch that you would like: t-shirts, coffee cups, koozies, everything.
Okay, well, I'll take one of everything and would be happy to promote you with the equipment. If you want to send me some product, I would love to be able to, and today, believe me.
Oh, cool.
Wounded Spirit, Brother Man, coming out of UK. You love these guys, you really will. And believe me, HollyAnn, I got to let you know, and people have actually said this to me while you're doing interviews. I went and saw who you were wearing, got on the interwebby thing, bought a couple of t-shirts and koozies, guitar picks and cups and all that sort of stuff. So subliminally, it really does work. You know what I mean?
Right, it does.
And you never know. You might find that you've actually sold a t-shirt or two, and hold me responsible for that, and I will apologise for that. I really will.
No, you don't have to apologise.
But believe me, it's always nice to be able to have a little extra jingle in the bank account, because it just happened one day that the DJ was wearing your t-shirt. So believe me, I would be very, very happy if you would send me a t-shirt.
Absolutely.
We'd love to do it. I'll get Barbara to send you all the details on that.
Okay.
Having said that, HollyAnn, next time that you're in a recording studio and or a studio where you can record a good 58, how would you like to do me a couple of voice drops?
Okay.
Something like, hi, this is HollyAnn, you can hear me on Galaxy 107 FM, something like that we can run here at Galaxy, because the more times people hear you, the more times they get to know who you are, the more times they go and find out who you are, listen to your music, download your albums, buy a t-shirt, get a koozie, and just go, well, you never know, might have been because of Galaxy. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
Would love to be.
No problem.
Would be love to be able to do that, and would be very honoured to be able to do it as well. So believe me, we would love that. Having said that, we were having a few interwebby problems, and what the hell happened last night?
Yeah, that's a great song too. It was one of those nights, that you get to drinking and you wake up and it's like not familiar territory. So then your first question that comes to mind is, what the hell happened last night?
I answered this one before. I woke up pregnant, remember?
Right?
Yeah, believe me, I gave up drinking after that. I really did, actually. And of course, none of us here drink anymore. In fact, I went into a bar just the other day, one that we have locally here, and the barman said to me, we haven't seen you in a long time. You used to come here, play pool, play darts with the wife. I went, yeah, but she's got a blunt head now. He said to me, they stole my TV. I went, of course they did. You've left it where everybody could see it. That's what the hell happened last night, I tell you. Now, HollyAnn, I've got to let you know that 1,891 requests for what the hell happened. We are playing your music and you are getting such a following. It's becoming ridiculous. I can't go through a breakfast show without playing Your Eyes Are Telling on You. Now, believe me, 3,122 requests for this. This is why it's on the breakfast show. Tell me all about this.
Your eyes are telling on you. Every woman has a suspicion. You know this. So when she gets that suspicion, she knows what's going on. So I just wrote a song about it.
Now,
it's always in a man's eyes that you can tell if he's lying or not.
I thought it was on his collar.
Not necessarily.
I've been protecting my collar for years. Now my eyes are telling on me. Oh
but
my
now
God.
It's in your eyes.
I see. Technology these days. Women are clued up these days. Believe me. It is making huge inroads here at Galaxy, and I've got to congratulate you for that. I really, really do.
Thank you so much.
Love, love, love this track. In fact, I play it in my car here Joining us live is HollyAnn from Texas, and your eyes are telling on you. How you feeling, Holly?
I'm good. I love you guys.
Nice.
I can't say that enough. Y'all are terrific.
Now, can I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
Are you a vegan?
Am I vegan?
Mm.
No, sir, I'm not.
You're not. You're a meatologist like me, right?
Yeah, I'm a carnivore through and through.
I ask everybody this. Have you ever tried a vegan sausage?
No, I have not.
Neither have I. I want to know if they're made of real vegans or not.
I have no clue. I hadn't even thought about that, actually.
Yeah, you know, do they make vegan sausages out of real vegans?
Vegetables, yes.
Yeah, you would. That's something to think about, because you really never think about that until somebody asks you, and it's like,
Yeah, well, I was a little upset when I found out that Girl Guide biscuits weren't made of real Girl Guides. But Johnson & Johnson, now check this out, true story, they will not return my calls, they won't return my emails or anything, because I want to know how many babies goes into a bottle of baby oil.
oh, that's ridiculous. That's funny.
Old lady down the supermarket the other day ran up to me and she goes, Grant, silence is golden. I went, yeah, duct tape silver.
Oh, goodness, you're great.
I'm sorry, Holly, I used to be a stand-up comedian.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I really did. That's another story. But like, I was working as a DJ in a nightclub, and this guy came to me and he goes, you're a funny man, because, you know, I was part of the show. He says, would you like to be part of the comedy company we have here in Auckland? I went, yeah, okay. He says, I'll send a car. So we arranged what time and everything like that. They sent a car. They sent me round to the back door of this building, and in a gloomy kind of weird kind of alleyway, this guy says, knock on the door. So I went and knocked on this big steel door. This guy comes out and he looks at me and goes, you're the comedian? I went, yeah. He goes, be funny. Scared the hell out of me. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Oh, by the way, Donnie Coulter says, bye Barbara, have a great day, okay? Later. Yeah, literally. HollyAnn, it is an absolute pleasure, and I've got to let you know at the same time, it was one of those situations with Be Funny that it's either you sink or swim, right?
Right.
I survived.
I see that.
I bluffed my way through it, but let me tell you, the gluteus maximus was tighter than it's ever been before. It was absolutely waterproof. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, that is funny.
So believe me, you know, I've had quite an illustrious career in a lot of different ways, and I used to work for a thing called New Zealand Radio Talkback here in New Zealand, and you know, we'd have to interview members of Parliament. At the same time, we'd have listeners calling in, usually angry listeners calling in, wanting to discuss things that the government's done. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where you learn to grow how to be able to think on your feet, literally, and then be able to bring you an absolute perfect show. So for me, I am very, very humbled, and I'm very thankful to make your acquaintance, HollyAnn. Are you looking at releasing any new music in the near future? Basically, what I'm saying is, will you come back again?
Yes, sir, absolutely. I'm working on a new album right now, so y'all will be hearing from that pretty soon. And I am so honored to be here at 107 Galaxy, and thank you guys so much.
Well, believe me, as I said, very, very humbled, and I'm so happy to hear that you're actually going to be coming back again, which basically means, HollyAnn, that I stay employed.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, you can keep your job, Grant.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Shimmer Johnson is watching as well. Nice to have you on board. Now, Holly, don't go anywhere just yet because we are going to do some backstage stuff right now. To which, again, I'm going to apologise. I feel like I've been apologising all the way through this. I really do. But I'm
No
going to
need to
apologise. Terrell, Texas. I knew I would find it. It's Terrell. Born and
Yeah,
raised
Terrell,
in
Texas.
Terrell, Texas. I knew I'd see.
Do you remember the actor Jamie Foxx?
Yes, I do.
Jamie is a friend of mine. He lives here in Terrell. Well, he did live here in Terrell as well. We grew up together.
Okay. Is he still alive?
Jamie Foxx, yes, he's still alive.
Then why haven't you got him here with you?
He's too busy in California for me now.
Well, I tell you what, give him an email, tell him that there's a radio station in New Zealand that wants to give him a poke in the eye.
I'll do it. Absolutely.
And if he wants to poke me back, get hold of Barbara. We would love to have a chat to him as well. We really, really would. Believe me, HollyAnn, I am absolutely elated to make your friendship. And if you don't mind, we would like to be able to follow you through your career as you go. Believe me, I'm in love with the music that you produce. Are you familiar with the Galaxy artist page?
No. You can tell me about it, though.
Okay, on Facebook, go and have a look at it. Barbara will let you know all the details and everything. And it's free for artists to be able to advertise themselves in there. Literally, if it's a logo, if it's a new song, lyrics, the opening of a shoebox. I don't really care. Just stay in there. Keep promoting yourself. Keep people knowing, because believe me, everybody goes and has a look in there. You could get everybody from a label to a manager of a venue to an agent to just general louts like myself having a look. Believe me, everybody has a look, but it's all about promoting you, okay?
Okay, well, thank you. Yes.
Very nice. And I'll get on to Rise Up TV and get you in touch with Jay from India. Believe me, you will absolutely love that with Rise Up TV, with Indie Magazine, yes. But in the meantime, hang in there, my friend, and we will do this. I've got to let you know how happy we are to be in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record, Sony Music, The Orchard, here with Galaxy.
Another indie artist interview brought to you by Galaxy 107 FM in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record and Sony Music The Orchard.